Hi, and welcome to the first video of the Car Compass. My name is Diego, and today I am showing you around the Vauxhall Insignia 1.6 CDTI VX-Line. Now, a little bit of history from the Vauxhall Insignias. The Vauxhall Insignia came after the Vauxhall Vectra. The Vauxhall Vectra was quite a boxy car. Still, it was a sedan. This particular model, the Vauxhall Insignia, the first gen as this one, what stopped in 2017, has a more of a sporty look. It actually reminds me of the Mercedes CLS. Only the CLS is much longer and much more lower. Still, it is a beautiful car to look at. The Vauxhall Insignia, the second gen, the Z18, was started from 2018 onwards and stopped in the UK in 2022. Still available in China. They're still producing the car of the second gen, but in the UK it's stopped, same as in Europe. Now, of course, in Europe you have Opel, Australia you have Holden, and in America you have Buick. Of course, they are a bit different built, but nevertheless, the Vauxhall Insignia, as it is here, is just absolutely perfect. Now, what can I tell about this car? So this car has a 1.6 CDTI engine, and it has a timing chain, what is quite reliable actually, as long as you change the oil regularly and keep an eye out on any parts that has to be changed. This specific model has a low mileage, so it is still in a perfect condition and looks amazing. It has the Atom wheels, it has the beautiful new headlights, it has a dark rear window, what is almost blacked out, as the front as well, a bit of a shadow on it, and it's just amazing. There's the SRI badge on this car as well. Now, as I already said, this is a VX line, so it's built just like the VXR. It just doesn't have the performance. This specific engine, the 1.6 CDTI, has 136 horsepower. Now, this one has a little bit of extra because it has the K&N air filters built in as well. Just in the original box, you don't see the difference or any changes, but you can feel it picking up. Now, the inside of the car is just like any other Insignia. I mean, there's no leather seats like you have in the Elite versions. It is just just the normal seats, and nothing different than that. This is also an automatic gearbox. It has a pedal shifters on the steering wheel, but it's not quite something you see quite often. But nevertheless, it gives a bit of that sporty feeling if you want to pedal shift with the car. So we're just going to do a little test drive with the Vauxhall Insignia 1.6 CDTI, and I'll just talk you through how it feels to drive this car. As I already said, it is an automatic gearbox, what is actually quite nice. I mean, the Vauxhall Insignia is the flagship of Vauxhall, and it is quite a shame that they actually stopped producing this car. I mean, in China they're still doing it, so I can't get my head around why Vauxhall stopped it in the UK. I read on the internet that it was because of starting to produce electric cars, but now we all know that that's not going to happen. It becomes more expensive, and it's just not something petrol heads or people who just like combustion engines want to buy. Now, the Insignia itself is just a nice car to drive. It's not too long, but it has that little bit of length if you like big cars. It's quite wide, and the nice thing of this car as well is that the wheel arches are actually curving outside of the car. That is something that the Ford Mondeo or even the Vectra never used to have. It is just something that I just really fancy of this car. And yes, the gearbox is not a fast gearbox. It just does it. Its thing. It's not a smart gearbox neither, but nevertheless, it's still nice to drive it. This car also steers a bit heavier. I mean, my daily driver is a Corsa that I normally drive, and it actually has a light steering wheel, but of course it's a lighter car. This car, you really feel like you have a car in your hand. It just drives nice. The only downside I think it has is that it doesn't have air suspension. Okay, it's a Vauxhall. I mean, what do you expect? But nevertheless, air suspension. If you build a flagship, it is something, yeah, I think you should have and need to build. You know, in one of your bigger cars. Yeah, and this car just doesn't have it. I mean, you do feel every bump, but it doesn't take away the driving fun. I mean, it's just still nice to drive it. It doesn't have any LED headlights. Um, it does have this bowl that does make it a bit wider to see, but still it is not LED, so it is quite limited, I must say. While all the new Vauxhall Insignias actually have LED, but no, this car doesn't have that, unfortunately. You can of course buy it separately, build it in. It's all possible. Um, and yeah, so I just normally use my fog lights to to make it a bit wider. The nice thing of this Insignia also is that compared to its to the not facelifted version, the one from 2008, is that it has a onboard computer in your dashboard. I can, for instance, see with this car the tire pressure. I've got tire pressure in this car. Um, the oil life. So it goes by percentage. It doesn't go by time, but that is just something to keep in mind. And it shows you the full information. Then it gives you like an option like trip A and B, so you can clock how many miles you did, miles per gallon. The 1.6 CDTI, if you go on a long run, it actually gets 80 miles per gallon out of the tank. And if you just use it like city driving, it's around 40 between 40 50 miles per gallon. So on a full tank, you can actually almost drive 700 miles with this car. It has Bluetooth in the car, radio, and all that. You can actually get the Vauxhall Insignia with a navigation system, but then you also pay a bit more. What is, if you want it, then it is nice. If you don't want it, then this does just fine. And I'll do a little bit of power as well. And it just goes. You can hear the turbo going, and it just goes. Yeah, with the pedal shifters, it is also quite nice to have these pedal shifters. It feels a bit sporty, but of course it's not a fast car, but it still does what it needs to do. And yeah, if you want to see me making more car videos, because I'm quite passionate about it, the car compass is something that we want to expand, then give us a follow, click the like button, and tell me what car we should do next. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon as a subscriber.